And on the hill today, Logan Webb.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Mike Tauchman leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rips one to right and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And that one fouled off. Robert, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. This one popped up. Wade. And there's 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Andrew Benintendi, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first, and the White Sox go quietly. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, on the hill for the White Sox, Martin Perez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lee leads off second with nobody out. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well done, drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. That one hit the knees for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2 down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Flares it into the outfield. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Matt Chapman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Runners on the corners, no outs. That's in there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground. Perez tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So here's Wade now. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. That one almost got him. Ripped on a line. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in San Francisco, second inning set to go. Andrew Vaughn now. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. On the outside corner, going on.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Ripped to right. Yastrzemski calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And that drops in for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Ground ball up the middle. Fitzgerald fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch just misses. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Check swing went around, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
So now it's the
Miguel
White
Vargas.
Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count. Sosa off of first with 2 away. That's outside,
that's out.
and it's 2-2.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that is that. The White Sox lead 1, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Perez back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Sosa slings to first and quickly 1 away in the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's
Batting
internal
seventh,
block. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra
Patrick
step,
Bailey.
secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. That one
that's
inside,
inside.
and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. And that just misses. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 gone, runner at first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, 1 away. And that's just foul. The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's off
Ball
the
2.
inside edge. The count now 2-2. Just misses with that one. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Grant McCray. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Doubled his first time. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
So bases all loaded up. Fitzgerald will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's out to center field. Robert under it. And the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Corey Lee. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
2-0.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting
Mike
order
Tauchman.
turns over. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. Tauchman is gone. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Set
off
for the bottom of the third.
Giants,
Willie
the
Adames stands in.
shortstop, Willie Adames.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. A little bit low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next
Count
arm
1-0.
before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time up. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Inside. Ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
In the dirt, blocked.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Giants leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off for the
John
White
Sciambi
Sox,
with Chris
center
Singleton
fielder,
and set
Luis
to lead
Robert
off the
Jr.
fourth, Luis Robert Jr. First pitch misses. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Sliced the other way and foul. Check swing, called strike. And this is inside. This one in the air, right field. Yastrzemski. And out number one on the grab.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder
Benintendi
Andrew
up here.
Benintendi.
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
White Sox down a run. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's two away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
So two down now, and here is Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
White Sox down a run. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That one missing inside. That one down the line. Wade steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, and now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Fouled off. He was late.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And a good eye there.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
In time to Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Walked his first time. That's in there, and that is strike one. Ball one
Nope.
there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Breaking ball inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vaughn brings it in, 2-away down.
Now batting, left fielder, Grant McCray.
Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. McCray measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Sosa on to first. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Giants 1 and the White Sox nothing. Ready now for the
Leading
5th
off for
inning.
the White
Here's the
Sox,
third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Webb back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That misses. 1-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's too low. 2-1. And that one off the outside edge.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Tapped softly on the ground. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive, and that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Sosa batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Giants up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt,
ball,
now 1-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Miguel Vargas.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. And that one is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slice to right and foul ball. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. McRae moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching for Chicago.
White Sox going with a new arm. Number 64.
Still pretty early in the ball
Shane
game, so
Smith.
this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off to the
And
Giants.
digging in for San Francisco,
Second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And he held up. This one in the air. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Leisure, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Boozer, the lefty, warming up as well. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Here's the pitch to Adames. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Stays alive. Three-two now. On the ground, out to short. In time to Vaughn. And they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
And
Chapman.
here is Matt Chapman. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Fastball is outside. Two down, nobody on. Chapman gets a piece there. Two now. And down on strikes. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
right,
for
we
the
go to
White
the
Sox.
top half of
Shortstop,
inning number
Brooks
6. And here is Brooks Baldwin. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Corey Lee caught looking his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Thompson.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And that misses. 1-0. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but
Now
you know his
batting,
confidence should
center
still be
fielder,
high enough to
Luis
get out
Robert
of this,
Jr.
but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Robert up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The delivery to Robert. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Two on, one out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now that left fielder.
Well, that's great
Andrew
hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Lee at third. Robert at first. 2 out of the inning. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That just misses, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Andrew Vaughn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And that one clips the corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs, bases are full. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval getting loose as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cam Boozer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and
Number
this is where a
71.
bullpen can give their players a chance to
Cam
fight
Boozer.
back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the
and now the
Giants.
first baseman,
First
Lamont
baseman,
Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
That one misses, and that is ball one. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tyler Gilbert getting ready to go. Hit on the ground to short. Baldwin. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Elliot
Next will be the
Ramos.
Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Look out!
Hey, that ball
And
got
it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Patrick
Now batting,
Bailey, the next
Patrick
Giant to hit,
Patrick
1 for 2.
Bailey.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a base hit into right center field. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Two on, one out. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next pitch misses way outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, out towards right center. Robert on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the
Now
sac fly.
batting, left
Grant
fielder,
McCray, the next to hit.
Grant McCray.
First
At the ball.
pitch just misses. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Bailey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls one off. 2-2. Out to short, Baldwin. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Giants.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
71.
Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the
Leading
ball
off
game.
for the White
Some
Sox,
of them are just
third
wired
baseman,
different, so
Josh
we'll see what
Rojas.
he's got here.
Rojas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's too high. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chapman makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had
Now
pretty good
batting,
timing on it.
second
Just got
baseman,
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Lenny Sosa. Rogers goes 6 feet 3 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. This one in the air. And there are 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So now the DH spot, Miguel Vargas. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, shortstop Brooks
So a
Baldwin.
man at first. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. Popped up. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
49.
Jordan Leisure.
Pretty
Jordan
tight game,
Leisure.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the Giants
Leading
leadoff
off
hitter,
the
Jung-Hoo
Giants.
Lee.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
First
Ball
offering
1, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. Just missed. Fouled off left side. The other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Now the number
baseman,
2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now it's going to be Willie Adames. Sosa. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And a slider misses down and away. Next pitch is outside. And that's down and away.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
That one fouled off. And that is downstairs. 2-1. Line drive, and that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Right side. In time to Vaughn. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
75.
Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the White
And the
Sox.
batter now, Corey
Catcher,
Lee.
Corey Lee.
Inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The White Sox trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's long gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So here's Robert now. That's in there. That's strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job
batting,
done when the
left
team
fielder,
needs you to come
Andrew
through. It's just
Benintendi.
bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Benintendi in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner.
Hey.
Robert on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. In the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. Stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gus Varland.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 37, Gus Varland.
And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos.
Designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ellard also getting ready. And there's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Robert snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is down low. And he takes a strike.
3-2.
Ground ball,
Nope,
left
that's foul.
side, and foul ball. Two outs. This one smoked out to left. And that'll do it. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Ryan
74.
Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, although we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the
Leading
win
off
and
for
get
the
himself a
White
save.
Sox, third baseman,
Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman.
He's 2 outs away.
Sosa.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. First
Yep,
offering,
that ball
and it
went
just misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses.
Nope, that's down.
2-2.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
White Sox down to their final out. Here's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.